Supposed to be breaking news. Hassan Campbell live outside some projects in the Bronx. The projects in the Bronx, Bronx River, and they start. At what minute did they start throwing the bottles at him? So after about 10 minutes, he's getting bottles thrown at him.
But the bottles were a warning to like get away and not mess with them.
Yeah, the bottles were just basically the bottles were possibly a warning, and then he he started to yell. So the people that threw the bottles might be not be the same people he was yelling at.
It was like, yo, shut up.
They were yelling, "Yo, shut up!"
No, like the bottle was away, like, yo, shut up.
Exactly. But the people that threw the bottles might not be the same people that actually did the shooting. You know what I mean? No, because a person that does the shooting ain't the type of person that throws bottles.
Oh, maybe the shooting person like those the bottles as a warning.
Yeah, like as a warning or something. Like it was just crazy. Hassan Campbell has possibly been hit with a hot one. My wife is making sandwiches. I couldn't even eat the sandwich. I said, no, 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 no. Pack mines to go. Because this is something that I would hate for to be true. I would hate to imagine that Hassan Campbell cannot go to the ghettos and start yelling and screaming. When is it where we live in a world where you cannot just start.
You be flashing the knife. I'm saying he gonna stab somebody.
Yeah, yeah. I saw the knife in the back of it. He had the knife tucked in his back. I'm gonna leave the hair. I don't got no time. We gotta go. So Hassan Campbell films himself possibly getting shot. That part was not in the live. What was in the live?
Wait, so him getting shot was not live?
Well, he didn't post it live.
Oh.
He wasn't able to edit that part out, I don't think. So I don't know what happened. We gotta figure it out. I only saw that. All right, kids, we'll be right back. My blue zip-up jacket is in the car still. All right, watch out. Let me go. Bye. Thank you. Love you too. Love you, Cody.
These kids got.
I'll be back.
Did you put that water?
Here's your tea, baby.
You got a tea for me? Thank you.
Tea for you. Let's go.
Look, I got my beet juice. Beet juice, beet juice. Every day with the beet juice, I'm feeling like a new man. Maybe that's so hot. Ah. Open this door. Come on, let's go. All right, guys. This whole place got to get started. Get this done, please. Come on. So, Hassan Campbell, he's standing outside and his eyes were so puffy. It was disturbing to see how puffy his eyes were. It was almost like, Hassan Campbell, why you not getting the proper rest? And it makes sense to see these bugged out eyes of his, super puffy, and he's wearing this yellow hoodie, very gaudy, very look at me, and there's words on my hoodie, and there's words. I'm taking the stairs, y'all. That's my new thing. F the elevator. And what is he doing? He's standing outside, and now he's screaming on who and what he thought was the people that were throwing the bottles at him. And now he's starting to get so pissed off about the bottles that were being thrown at him. He's berating everyone. He's yelling, he's screaming at just ordinary people walking by. He's ice grilling people. He has a gun in his hand and what a phone on a tripod. Oh man, Hassan Campbell. You can't even go to the ghetto anymore and rant and rave, you know? And the ghetto is full of tons of people that do all this ranting and raving and yelling and screaming. But yet Hassan Campbell is not allowed to yell and scream, rant and rave? Oh man, we've come to a interesting time in this clout chasing world where a guy like me is on his live talking about a guy like that. And is it journalism or is it clout chasing? I would argue, what's the difference? That's what I would argue. I would argue, what's the difference? Yeah, I'm looking for my blue sweater vest. I mean, what I don't know what's it called. And I can't find it. So now I am forced to now rock this one, which I didn't want to do. But I rocked this for 3 days. Or I don't know. Too many days. It's clean. And it doesn't smell. Yeah, I'm so glad y'all came down. There's so much stuff in this car still. And I could not find that vest that I wanted to wear. I gotta wear this one. Where is that at? Look at the floor over here. Wait. Do they need the water?
Yes. Yeah, they don't have any more.
All right, go ahead,
Wait,
take
I
it.
thought I'll take
I
like
just said
5
take it.
and I'll leave
I
you the
just said
rest.
take it.
Let me take some off for you?
No. My thing is, you got all these, what's up with these black hoodies and stuff back here? Black sweatshirts. Hassan Campbell possibly got that hot thing put in him.
Oh, by the way, I looked up the video and I'll scroll all the way to the end.
Yeah, I did
It shows
too.
him, he's in the car, he's like, I'm shot.
Yeah, he
I'm
said it's
shot,
starting to
son.
get hot.
Yeah.
It's starting to get hot. When I was shot in the leg, I didn't experience that whole hotness that they're talking about, that burning. I felt it when it went in, and it kind of stood about the same pain. It wasn't, it wasn't like this minutes later. So maybe that's because maybe getting hit in the leg in the calf is different than wherever he got shot.
And he got hit. Where did he get hit?
We don't know. It's still a mystery, son. It's still a mystery. Lift up this, please. Open that. Okay, take your sister's book bag, take your jacket and her jacket. If you're outside playing basketball, you need to just warm up your body. You don't need to be, So you're taking that and that. All right, I feel better now. This looks a lot better. Yeah, we're at the hotel, but half the stuff is in my car. Put that upstairs in the room. All right, son, I love you. Come on, give me love.
Look at that. Maddie left a whole thing on that.
From yesterday. Look, so.
Who, Mom? Can you stop saying them? It's me. I mean, it's Madison, not me.
Love you.
Me too.
Watch your head, watch your forehead, watch your head. Open the door, yeah. Yeah. But we just don't like spending all this money. You guys don't, you're wasteful. Okay, I believe you. So Hassan Campbell possibly got that hot thing put inside of him. How far deep did it go? Pause. But I have to tell you, it's very troubling. I don't want Hassan Campbell, being taken out because he doesn't understand that you can't just be standing in the middle of the projects like a crazy person screaming, especially not with that kind of a hoodie, not with those kind of sneakers I'm sure you were wearing, not with that bravado. You have to be out of your mind, literally. We talking about you need to be dirty, homeless looking to get away with the screaming at people when they walk by. This is still New York City. New York City has changed. The gentrification of New York City is it's insane. I don't have the key. The door was open. Hassan Campbell possibly got that hot thing put inside of him. And I hope it didn't go that deep. Pause. I'm like wearing that out. I can feel it. All right.
I don't want to be in the industry. I don't like the industry.
The long way?
I totally disrespects the industry. I'm in the hood. No, nothing. What are y'all telling me? Hassan Campbell mentioned about this ain't gonna go.
You know what I noticed about that Hassan Campbell debacle is that there was this young guy standing behind him for a minute, and he was so focused on the direction that the bottles came in. It kind of shows you that he doesn't understand flanking and warfare. If a person throws a bottle at you and that bottle comes from east, north, south, west, you better be turning to the opposite direction because that's probably where they're coming from. And he just let that young person just stand behind him. And it was so like, oh my God, Hassan, pay attention, pay attention. Pay attention, Hassan. The boys is behind you, yo. Pay attention, my guy. Come on, come on, come on. And I don't think he was paying enough attention to that person behind him, because when the guy he was with says something, he goes, yeah, I see him. Yeah, I know. And that's when he's got the camera in the car. And the car now he's talking about how it's getting hot. Scary, baby. Yeah, let's make room for my drink now. I don't want that to burn your legs. These beautiful legs of yours. I love your legs so much. I would hate to have your legs destroyed. Put my beet juice back here. Take my meds, taking that high blood pressure pill, the water pill. So I'm taking 2 water pills. That's one of them right there. Can you see the name of that? Taking one of these, and one of these. Boom. So this is what it is. 2 pills a day. I hate taking my pills in the car. We're at a hotel right now, so those lines have been turned upside down. And I'm glad this didn't close properly, else I would have forgotten it. While trying to clear it, making sure there's nothing on the edges, I'm able to perfectly close that. So I'll take the little water. Wow. Makeup came out really good. Good job. I love it. I love it. It's complimentary. It's like this gold, right? It's like the gold and the copper that's popping. Thank you. Damn, I'll go to the next one. I'm moving too fast. So Hassan Campbell. It's not far fetched to imagine that he's not this violent thug, and not only in his mind, but in the world that he was in. Because when you're ashamed of the things you do and the people you're with and the people you love, you become this huge hothead, and you're always ready to hurt someone. Like they come, these men that have been touched, they and actually, it ain't that they've been touched, because you have men that have been touched that have jobs and families, and they never would abuse anyone, their wives, nothing like that. But when you are in love, or you fall in love, or you fall in love with that Patty Hearst syndrome. Like Patty Hearst, she pulled out the blammer, and she was in that bank with the burner, ready to kill somebody that looked at them wrong. And she was in that. So these people that are ashamed or fall in love, that was my point. Not ashamed, but the ones that fall in love with their assaulters are very dangerous people. These are the kind of people that you have to be very careful with, because they're coming from such a deep hatred for themselves, because they fall victim to just being able to love their captors and their assaulters and all this kind of stuff.
Abusers.
So they're abusers,
Victimizers.
Yeah, so all these things, it's kind of scary. So this man, he doesn't realize that you can't stand outside the projects. Okay, is that telling me this is closed, right? Let me go around this.
Probably. They want.
Yeah, I'll go all the way to the other end.
They like to keep people in certain areas.
Yeah, and he's only one guy. He doesn't want to walk all the way across 4 pump lanes. I get it. He only wants 1, 2, 3, not the 4th one. I find myself helping over with his coat like this, but he's like so masculine. He moves even faster, so I don't even get the help. It's hilarious. But I don't mean to. I'm just so used to helping you with your coat,
Thank you.
I'm gonna try to I'm thinking about putting just the 20 in. Just try to, try to stretch it. Yeah, you see, he's just one guy, and he's kind of old. And then he's probably working for his wife's sister's husband. So he's not that happy. So we don't want no smoke with this man. Regular, let's do $40. Cash. Cash.
Yeah, he's so used to everyone handing him a card. He's like,
Yeah.
instinctively, just give me the card. Give me the card. Give me the card.
Sir, put the 50 in. 50. Is it too late? All right, then leave it. It's okay. I told you he wasn't happy, right? He's a mean old SOB. I'm gonna give him a whole dollar tip just to really mess with him. Seems just be like, and then they tip me $1. What happened to? I had a bunch of 20s in here, no?
I don't know, yeah. I'm sure you took them out.
Where did I put them? I don't see them. They're in my 20 section. You took them?
No, I didn't take them. Did you put them in your house? You didn't use them yesterday.
I know I like. Oh, that last thing that I did.
Yeah.
Ah, right. No, I didn't party last night at the strip club. No, that didn't happen. I connected a guy. And I had to put up cash to help him. And it all worked out. I'm a good friend. I'm the guy you call at 11 o'clock in the morning and you say, hey.
Happy day.
Do you think you can make my day better? And I go, yeah, I'm on my way. But Hassan Campbell, let's talk about Hassan Campbell. Let's talk about the fact that we got a guy here that doesn't understand.
No.
What?
Okay, Cody?
All right, sir. Give me back 9 and a receipt if it's not too late. Thank you, my friend. I know you're working hard, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a lot going on here. Sorry for the inconvenience, all right? We're going to heaven. Come on. How do you get to heaven? This is what I just did. How do you get to heaven? Bing bong. Every month I clear out this thing of all my receipts, so this is the month of November here. And then we staple them up and we try to write everything off. So we got Hassan Campbell possibly getting stuck with that Martin. You know what Martin I'm talking about?
No.
Tisha Campbell's Martin. Oh no, Hassan Campbell.
I'm fascinated.
Fascinating. And now that I think about it, the 50 wouldn't even fit. Look how hard, yeah. It would have been like maybe 44, 45. So it's all good. I just like to just do the 20 a day and just keep focused. You know, I start doing 40s and all that kind of, all I need is 20 a day. I ain't going that far. If I need to put more than the 20, I would like to have, you know, reach my whatever my daily and my week chart is, you know. Like when I worked at Foot Locker. I used to work at Foot Locker, and we would have what they refer to as the day. And the more days you make, the more weeks you make. Because the objective was to make the week. Oh, that's right. I'm on like autopilot. Did we normally turn here to go to the Walmart and all that stuff right there? And the fish market? Oh, we need to get some fish, baby. We need to get some fish. They would love to see us. They haven't seen us in a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing we normally do a staycation in the coldest months of the year, being that we're nomads. So like a January, February, you'll find us at the Residence Inn or what's the other one, the Suites? Which one has cooking? Whatever.
Element?
The Element. Yeah, we did the Element for like a year straight. It was really great. And as long as I have a stove, we can cook for the kids. You know, we save more money doing it that way. But then we have to take the Tappan Bridge into the city. We don't have to. We choose to because it's $6 cheaper. George Washington Bridge. So the George Washington Bridge from New York into New Jersey is free. It's coming back that they charge you $18, $19. So to avoid the $18, $19, we go an extra 12 miles. So this extra 12 miles is costing us in gas $3. It's almost a gallon because of this damn turbo. This turbo loves gasoline. Oh my God. So it's not like the Hyundai we used to have. That bad boy was getting 21 miles to the gallon Well, that's because I did so much work on the engine. But let's not talk about us. Let's talk about Hassan Campbell in the middle of the projects with a tripod, live, cursing out everyone walking by because someone threw a bottle at him. What say you, LJ? You've been watching this since it started. LJ was on it from the minute it started. LJ was on it. She comes to the supermarket. She gets out of the supermarket. She goes to go watch Hassan live, and he's just cutting off. What say you?
I think he did way too much partying last night.
Right. Those eyes. Those eyes were crazy.
He was rolling on a few beans.
You think it was beans? Beans is ecstasy. MDMA. You think it was beans?
I think it was a mixture of things. You know?
But you thinking it's pills?
Yes.
Okay. You thinking it's pills?
I think
Hard pills.
party pills. Once or twice a year, he just, it's OVO. It's like, it's a weird shift of the mood right now. So I think he went out and overdid it.
Right.
And he's way too deep in his feelings. And his numbers is down. And
Hassan is bringing his numbers up. He's bringing them up. He's wanting to get shot in the projects for his numbers. I mean, that's dedication.
He's into deep.
I'm going to watch his next live.
Everybody's going to watch. And they still going to play with his numbers.
But I will donate to the war.
He's the realest nigga in Nebraska.
That's funny? I don't get that. That's an inside joke, right?
He calls himself,
He calls himself Nebraska?
the realest nigga from Nebraska.
Mm.
From a movie or something like that.
Maybe it's a place that he goes in his mind while he's being thrusted. He doesn't think about what's happening. Hassan Campbell, I say all this respectfully. I am glad that you are alive. My wife was making me an amazing sandwich, not using any enriched breads. All these amazing ingredients from the Tops supermarkets in Saddle River, right over here where Run DMC's at. Run DMC lives. We're like 5 minutes from him. We haven't seen him. I've seen him only once. She's seen him like 5 times. Who knows what you doing with Reverend Run? Reverend Run my size.
Dot Focus says it's a joke because of the scene in Belly. Okay.
Because of the what?
It's a joke from the scene in the movie Belly.
It's a joke from the scene in the Belly. Oh, Belly. I like Belly.
Yeah. I know Troy Ave got that line. He's in the Toyota Highlander with Nebraska plates. So, I told him that 2 days ago.
We stood in Nebraska for a week when our hitch broke while we were traveling across the country to see the eclipse. We will be there for the next eclipse as well. You can't be a nomad and not be able to go where the hell you want to go, when you want to go. We're going to go see the eclipse again. That'll be 2 eclipses in my lifetime. Something they said was never going to happen. How they do that? Yo, something how loud this car sounds.
So yeah, Real Talk also said the illest nigga from Nebraska is from the movie Belly with Nas and DMX.
Nas, of course.
Yeah.
I saw it one time.
Exactly.
I saw it 2 times. I like when DMX was. I like when DMX had the tattoos all shiny and he was doing he was breaking the chick back crazy. See, I remember that. That was really good. And then I remember when Method Man lost his life to a cigarette. To a cigar ashtray. Big, huge ashtrays. She took his life, did him dirty. Oh, that girl was so fine. That chocolate skin, and she could sing. Oh my God.
I think that was one of Nick Cannon's baby mamas, too, if I'm not mistaken.
What? I would think she's too old for him. That chick my age. Come on. Ain't nobody want that old lady. That's a fact.
Which, that's an amazing chart. I was impressed looking at Nick Cannon baby mama chart because a few of them have doubled back and had his children after other women have had his children. So
Man,
Nick Cannon
have a
is
baby by
like,
me, be a millionaire.
My goodness, he
Wow.
is a slick talker there.
Slick talker. He doesn't have to say anything to these women. They don't have to say anything. These women are hypergamous. This is the best they're gonna do. There was a time in this world where women strive to achieve the ability to be with a duke and be part of his harem. There was a time where fathers would campaign for men to take their daughters and be like, please take her. She could cook, she could clean. My wife has shown her all of the tantric exercises or whatever they call them. It's just, come on. Women, this whole concept that women want to be able to have their own man to themselves. Come on. Everything we've been told is a lie. That's definitely.
Of course he's a Libra.
Who's a Libra?
Nick Cannon.
Of course. But I'm not a Libra any longer. I am limitless. It's something that I heard from the Troy Terrain Star Show, where he doesn't want to be held down by this concepts of what this is doing. Like I always say, that I was born a Libra, but I did some Gemini shit last night. That's fire. Come on, somebody write that down. Put that on a t-shirt. Big Elvis the chef here. I am a large man from the tri-state area. I didn't always used to be this large. I always was this stylish though. You couldn't, I don't care how fat I got, you couldn't take away my scarf and my glasses and my shoes and my boots, and I went to the tailor and just said, give me the suit a little bigger. I was that guy. And then, when you have money and stuff like that, you don't have to worry. The wifey, she go to sleep by 10, so I can just go out there and just go crazy. So, wifey was like, damn, how can I get this man in the house and away from these bitches?
You know what?
So she gave me that rich rice every day.
Oh my goodness.
She worked on her recipes more, and she got me where she needed me to be. She's like, I ain't seen nothing come in his voicemails in a long time. He's good. 300 pounds. What was your goal? 300 or just sky's the limit? I'm gonna get this nigga to 400.
Well, I was aiming for that television show. You can
help. You be on TV helping me with my socks and all that kind of. Yeah. Right. 600 pounds. That's what your goal was. But I figured you out. I figured you out. When you realize that my dick just don't get as hard when I'm not with my wife, man. She get me so right. She put a spell on me. These other bitches, they playing with the limp. They playing with the, I ain't even into it like that.
You got the world asking you, so your wife is slowly killing you?
Yes! Yes! My wife was slowly killing me. That's over. That's over. My wife likes to sleep at 10 o'clock at night. She don't want to be tossing and turning thinking I got my what's it called in somebody's mouth. She ain't,
God.
That was driving her crazy. So she said, I gotta fatten this.
What happened to the hamburger patty with the salad?
Well, because here's the thing. The hamburger patty with the salad was good, but because I was off of the carbohydrates completely, the body started to digest the salad and create starch out of the salad. It was becoming a carbohydrate because that was the only thing I did. So my body was like trying to get the carbohydrate out of the vegetable more than it was like, But let me tell you, I miss those burgers and salad. I'll go back to the burgers and salad, but just no longer will it solely be that.
Look at that. Facebook just reminded me how I was talking shit about somebody's weight 14 years ago.
Yeah, 14 years ago. Look at her. She just said something popped up on her feed. Go ahead, say it again. Come on, man. Show the world my beautiful wife. Suck your cutting, girl.
Oh my God. I ain't messing with you. So on this day,
You That's your girdle on, girl? Don't play with me. You better rock your girdle. You walking with me. As Hassan Campbell!
So I said 13 years ago,
She doesn't like the camera.
I'm 6'3" with the smallest baby in this office. He's barely 8 pounds. Why do people keep giving their babies formula? It blows them up. These babies look like they're ready for the oven.
Right.
LOL. Oh my God. You're less than 1 month old, should not be almost 12 pounds.
Right.
Dang.
Yeah, like when we had our children, we only fed them vegetables and breast milk, and then we did the formula when he was like maybe 2 or 1.5. And then what about our daughter? Did you try again to do the breastfeeding?
Yeah,
LJ's the kind of woman where she goes to like a breast specialist and they show her that whole dipping process, remember?
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. This road.
Oh yeah, we in traffic. I wanted to leave a half an hour ago. You see, I didn't say anything. You was like, I'm ready to go, and I just was quiet the whole time. I was like, I'm ready. You see, I'm fully dressed. I'm ready to walk out the door. Let's not play the game. So, but she had errands to do. She had a lot of stuff to stop and late. But anyway, we won't be late. So we get there when we get there. So, the enriched flour, our children. What else? What were we talking about? I love you in these right here. You don't even remember. Hassan Campbell. I definitely don't want Hassan Campbell to die. Don't die, Hassan Campbell. YouTube needs you, man. Come on. Remember when he first came out, he was like, and I take him and I drag him. He was like making these references for grabbing a person and dragging them and digging their graves and putting them underneath couches and cars and stuff. Like this was his original. That's why I wouldn't watch him. I can understand. Why are you watching this guy? But he has that thing. He has that je ne sais quoi. He has the it factor. Hassan Campbell, he's gone on YouTube with the same glasses for so long. It's like, Hassan Campbell, why are you wearing these glasses so much? Speaking of, can you find my eyeglass cleaner? It should be in the thing for me. I gotta wipe these glasses. I'm actually ready to change them to the black pair. And that one. There should be one behind that. What's the pair behind that? Yeah,
Shades.
Yeah, these are my shades. Sorry.
You didn't say. You said you were looking for an eyeglass cleaner.
I want the eyeglass cleaner, but I want to clean these. Bing, bang. Yeah, this is better. Everything seems so vibrant.
An aha moment.
Oh yeah, all my glasses do that. Every time I put my glasses on, everyone is they all singing. When you live the nomad life, you can afford to buy glasses that are way too expensive. I never even tell LJ how much things cost. She doesn't even ask. She doesn't be like, how much you pay for that? She doesn't even do anything like that. She's a good woman. I love her.
Thank you.
Wow. Hassan Campbell possibly got something hot put inside of him. What was that? Pause. I don't know. But I hope he's okay. I hope he's not going to be paralyzed or dead or take a long recovery time. But I think Hassan Campbell knows how to get the people watching. Because LJ would be, LJ, you said that. Let's rehash. Let's go back. You said that you believe that he had a night of partying. Mm-hmm. And this night of partying is what led to him standing in the middle of the projects in the Bronx, yelling at somebody who threw a bottle at him, and then focusing all his attention on the one side where the bottle came from, which proves that he's not into war. he doesn't know the art of war in any kind of way. You supposed to have been paying more attention to the other side. To see, because just because the bottle came from you from the east don't mean that they not rushing in on the west side. And vice versa, north, south. Like you, there was a young man standing behind him over his right shoulder. And he's looking directly at the camera, which obviously wasn't on selfie, because had it been on selfie, he would have seen it. I'm thinking, and if it was on selfie, he would have saw how he looked in the face and in the eyes. I mean, we're talking about a man that looked like he just went through the last 36 hours pilled out his mind. Pills and beer and debauchery. Here's the question. Do you think Hassan Campbell hooked up with Africa Bambaataa last night?
No.
Why? Why is Hassan Campbell not these actions we're seeing, this craziness that we're seeing? It's possibly because he might have been with Africa Bambaataa last night. Last night with Africa Bambaataa. Possibly. Why would he, this family man, this man who's made a name for himself, a success, a man who's for the people, fighting this imaginary war against white supremacy and pedophilia and all these different things, why would he be in the middle of the projects, obviously high out of his mind? We remember the time when Hassan Campbell had those guns. Remember the guns, he had that fake gun when he pulled out the gun on camera. Yeah. Remember that craziness?
Bronx River too.
Yeah, and also, do you remember the time when he called the police on himself because someone left a gun in his driveway? And he was telling the cops how he's the shooter, I'm the shooter. And then we find out that that gun was a prop gun. So both gun situations. So now he's in the projects with a knife and a big hoodie and his eyes is looking crazy. I'm wondering, was he with Africa Bambaataa last night? He woke up to Africa Bambaataa with the ashy feet rubbing on him, and he was just, or maybe Africa Bambaataa just left. Hassan Campbell woke up and her Africa Bambaataa was gone. Used them again. Abused them again. Because Hassan Campbell just loves him so much. He just cannot help loving this. So, was he with Africa Bambaataa? Is he still the boy cunt? Is Hassan Campbell food? Is he food? Is Hassan Campbell food? We don't want him to die now.
No.
Asking these questions is because I am a student of Troy Terrain. I am a student of the objectivism and hating to motivate. Not player hating, because there's definitely a difference between player hating and hating to motivate. But I must say, was Hassan Campbell with Africa Bambaataa on a drunken bench doing booty bumps?
He's a father.
He's a father. And he got a few dollars. And he's a father. Was he doing booty bumps with Africa Bambaataa last night? And now he's in the middle of the projects out of his mind.
Real talk said you reaching.
These questions need to be asked. We need to ask these questions. Was Africa Bambaataa in town last night?
Dang.
Did he get rejected by Africa Bambaataa? Did Africa Bambaataa promise to come over and show up and show out and hit him with that Dwayne Martin and then didn't even show? Oh! He's sitting there with all the things that he knows he likes. I know Africa Bambaataa gonna like this.
Oh.
I know he gonna like this. This he gonna like. So he had all that just spread out for him. And then he don't even show. Africa Bambaataa told him he ain't even coming. Some came up. Sorry. Did Africa Bambaataa ghost Hassan Campbell last night that led to a drunken binge that allowed him to stand in the middle of the projects, not being homeless, with a tripod, barking on the people walking by and get that hot thing inside him?
So, Real Talk said you're asking if Hassan was wearing Bam's favorite thong last night?
It don't even fit no more. That's why Bambaataa don't want to come. He's like that. She's like, yo, that don't even fit no more. Come on. It's, you know, you keep getting it sold. You know, you them jail souls. You keep putting your jail souls in there trying to sew up the parts that break. Come on.
And he followed it up with booty bumps is some nasty stuff. Explain to the audience what it is, please.
Ooh, is this a subscriber?
Real Talk. I've never seen
Real Talk. Are you subscribed to the Big Elvis and Chef Rosenberg channel? Are you there? Well, booty bumps. Ooh. Let's Google booty bumps in the Urban Dictionary, and we'll let a professional read it. Is Hassan Campbell food? Is he food?
So it says booty bumps is the anal ingestion of a drug administered with a syringe. The method is nearly as effective, as fast as what is that word? Intravenous method.
See?
So it's taking drugs with the syringe.
Intravenous.
Careful.
Intravenous method.
Intravenous method.
Okay. So what you're basically doing is you're taking your drug of choice, which is probably either fentanyl, the oxys, whatever the maybe not oxy, but the fentanyl, anything that could be, I guess, put in a syringe. So you would have to add heat to it, and then you're injecting it into the rectum, not into the bloodstream. You're doing it and you're injecting it into the rectum. Was Hassan Campbell doing booty bumps last night?
Whoa.
Oh my God. How high do you need to be? Oh my God. It sounds like it'll work. That sounds like having a deep connection. Was Hassan Campbell doing booty bumps with Africa Bambaataa last night? Ends up in the freaking projects. Are these the same projects that Africa Bambaataa met up with him? He said he knows everybody on every floor. That's what he says in his live. I know everybody on every floor. Come downstairs and throw a bottle at me. Come downstairs and throw a bottle at me. I know everybody on every floor. Come downstairs. Come downstairs. Throw that right now at me. Come on. Throw it at me.
You know, all the windows.
That's what he says.
Eve says salute to the chef. Big Elvis.
That was a proper salute, you know, because the knights, they would do that so they can lift up their shields in front of them. So that's where the salute came from. The salute came from knights in the 1600s. Was it 1500s or 15 was more like when they kind of found it, metals and how to bend it into shape. So let's say 1600s. The knights, they would pull up their visors like that, and they would be like this. So I had to get a little Joe Rogan on you guys in the middle of conversation about Hassan Campbell possibly doing booty bumps, ending up in the projects, yelling and screaming at people, and ended up being food. What say you in the comment section? What say you? Food!
I think this is why they need after-hour spots for
Right.
people to go.
But they still have after-hour spots, baby.
They're not letting him in? Let Hassan Campbell in the after-hour spot.
Yeah, because Hassan Campbell believes that he turned his home into that oasis that he needs with the flowers and the koi fish and these things. Where really needs is the grit and the grime and the dirty. He needs the animal. He needs to feel alive. So he ventures out, and then in the morning he's having these delusions of grandeur where he's standing on his soapbox barking on people, not understanding where you stand on the soapbox. You see, every town for the most part had a place where people can grieve their grievances with their government and their people. What's the word I'm looking for? It's part of the First Amendment, where you something with your grievances. You're allowed to regress your grievances with your. So every town had these little tiny spots that were known for people to just go out there and just let that out.
The post.
The post, right? So Hassan Campbell doesn't realize that in this time and day where you are this successful person that everyone knows, like in other words, you are possibly, you're the target. People want to get in your pockets because he's always bragging that he got all this 30, 40,000 in cash on him. He's driving that three-wheeler. And I say that respectfully. It's just I never could respect the guy in that three-wheeler. Just don't. They never have the baddest chick in the chair next to them. Or that's the one that sits down. He has the other one that's like a bike. But anyway, they just I don't get it. And I'm sure they're automatics. Do you even have a clutch, sir?
Eve says she thinks it's a play, but he's still troll food. Real Talk says, what about me, Bam? What about me?
Hey, Bam. Hey, girl. Bam is like, I'm as soft as your mother, hit harder than your father. My bad. Sorry.
What is he doing? Is he like touring? Is this dude in
What is Bam doing?
Yeah, is he in Germany tearing down the
Well,
stage?
Bam has a lot of white friends, so I'm sure he's invested. He's probably has passive income, Bam. All those white people I always saw him with.
Okay.
Whispering in their ears. Oh no. Don't let Bam whisper in your ear.
So he's in the villa somewhere.
In a villa. I don't know if he's in a villa, but I'm sure he's getting a check. And it's coming he knows the day is coming. And that's why you gotta look at today's date. Did Bam get that check and promise Hassan Campbell something that just didn't happen and he went crazy? I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or why is he still wearing these glasses though? Why is Hassan Campbell still wearing these glasses? These are like insurance glasses. These are the glasses they give you at the insurance when they open up the drawer and it's all in there like that. That's why I have so many pairs of glasses. That and these are all my glasses you see me with are prescription glasses. And the glasses, why is he still wearing these glasses? You can see that sadness and that drip, like that droopy drip, drug-induced drug. It's like he's like a pot of he's all stirred and just contorted of just a night full of drugs. And then you take it to your soapbox in the projects, and now you're being threatening because you have a knife out. You have a knife out, and you're holding this knife and threatening people. And then as people walk by, you're reassuring them, no, you okay, you good, go ahead, you good. Like, people should not be in fear walking into their homes like that. Remember those young boys when we had parked the car in Washington Heights? They started like making noises and sounds and being real disrespectful. And I said, guys, how you doing? I know you're young, but let me tell you, when a person, I live right around the corner, and when I get out of my car to go to my house, I don't want to be a little bit like on edge. It's a bad feeling, when you walk into your house, your mother got the food there ready, right? Or, your girl, she finished ironing her clothes. These are the Dominicans, so it's different. So, your girl just iron clothes, you just feel that comfortability. You don't want to deal with that kind of drama, so do me a favor. Look out for the people over here instead of making them uncomfortable. And they were like, sorry, mister. They were good kids, right? Sorry, mister. Sorry, mister. I was like, yeah. No, you got to talk to these kids. You got to let them know I see you, man. That's the problem. Like this guy, Hassan Campbell, he was so drug-induced, this episode he's suffering from, that he possibly staged this if he did get something hot put in him. It's possibly a stage, which will not help his credibility at all. Because we're gonna need to see the little wristbands on his arm. We're gonna need to see the video from the hospital, and we're gonna need to see the receipts. You ain't gonna get away with this. If this ain't real. These YouTube streets are undefeated. That's a fact. That's a fact.
X-ray.
Babe, open up my juice for me, please.
Bullets.
I think maybe it's on your side. I'll grab it. Grab the steering wheel. No, I don't see it. It's all good. So, you are appreciated for tuning into this little channel on YouTube. What's Hassan Campbell food? What say you? I'm Big Alvis the Chef. I'm sitting with my guest, LJ. Say it again.
LJ.
Oh, you got such a sweet voice, girl. We about to pull over for 10 minutes.
You know what?
You already know. Boom.